everyone, welcome to Hello Friends Chemistry channel. My name is Uma Shankar. In this video, we are going to discuss about the solid state class 7. Solid state class 7, we are going to discuss about the packing of consistent particles. Friends, you know that packing of consistent particles. Now, one more important topic is discussed. The topic is coordination number. Okay friends, now start this section. See this board. Friends, first of all, what is the definition of coordination number? Friends, coordination number is the number of nearest neighbors. The number of nearest neighbors means touching atom. Okay friends, touching atom. The number of nearest neighbors to any other consistent atom in a crystal is called as coordination number. Okay friends, this is the definition of the coordination number. Coordination number means now how to consider a one atom. That atom is touching to the another atom. How many atoms are touched to that atom? That is called as coordination number. Friends, you know that packing of consistent particles. Now you have to consider the packing of consistent atoms in different kinds. Now first of all, you will talk about one-dimensional close packing of consistent particles. Okay friends, first of all, you have to talk about one-dimensional close packing. Okay friends, one-dimensional close packing, you have to find out the coordination number. Friends, you have to consider a one-dimensional close packing. One-dimensional close packing, the atoms is arranged in some order. The order is like this. Okay friends, this is the atoms are spherical shape. In one-dimensional close packing, atoms are arranged in this direction. Okay friends, this is the only one dimension. It means only x direction. The atoms are, it means consistent particles are arranged in this direction. Now this direction, now have to find out the coordination number. Okay friends, this is the one-dimensional close packing of consistent particles. Now how to find out the coordination number? Friends, you have to consider this atom. This atom is touched to the this atom. Okay friends, this is one, and this atom is touched to the this atom. It means in one-dimensional close packing in each atom. Okay friends, now how to consider any atom. That atom is touched to the two atoms. Okay friends, this is the called as coordination number. Coordination number of one-dimensional close packing is 2. Okay friends, this is very important friends, and this is called as nearest neighbors. Okay friends, nearest neighbors atom of the one-dimensional close packing is 2. Okay friends, this is the one-dimensional close packing. Now we have to talk about the two-dimensional close packing of consistent particles. Okay friends, now we have to talk about two-dimensional close packing. Okay friends, two-dimensional close packing. Friends, this is so much important friends. Two-dimensional close packing is a two types. Okay friends, two-dimensional close packing is a two types. First one is a two-dimensional square close packing, and second one is two-dimensional hexagonal close packing. Friends, this is the so much important. Second one is two-dimensional close packing. Now how to talk about two-dimensional close packing is two types. One is two-dimensional square packing, and second one is two-dimensional hexagonal packing. Friends, you know that two-dimensional square packing, it means the atoms, it means the consistent particles are arranged in two directions. It means x direction and y direction. Okay friends, now we have to consider the two-dimensional square packing, the consistent particles like this. Okay friends, the consistent particles is represented to this color. Okay friends, this is the consistent particles in this is the x direction. Okay friends, this is the x direction. Friends, you know that two-dimensional square packing, it means in y direction, these atoms in same direction, the atoms is arranged in y direction, that is called as two-dimensional square packing. The same type of atoms in same direction is arranged in the y direction like this. Okay friends, this is the arranged in the y direction in same type of atoms. Okay friends, this is the same type of atoms is arranged in y direction. Okay friends, same type of atom is arranged in y direction. In this atom is just down of the atom is arranged in same this direction. This is called as two-dimensional square packing. Friends, this is the two-dimensional square packing. Now how to talk about the coordination number. Okay friends, in two-dimensional square packing, coordination number is friends, you have to consider this atom. This atom is touched to the in this side, and this atom is touched to the this atom, and this is atom is touched to the this atom and this atom. Okay friends, in two-dimensional square packing, the atom is, now you have to consider any atom, the atom is touches to the four atom. Okay friends, it means this shape. Okay friends, this is the two-dimensional square packing. Now we have to find out the coordination number of two-dimensional square packing is 4. This is called as nearest neighbors. Okay friends, nearest neighbors are coordination number of the two-dimensional square packing is 4. Okay friends, this is the two-dimensional square packing. Now one more important packing, that is called as two-dimensional hexagonal packing. Okay friends, this is the very important friends, two-dimensional hexagonal packing. Friends, now how to consider a consistent particles in x direction. First of all, x direction like this. Okay friends, first of all you have to consider a consistent particles is x direction. Okay friends, this is the x direction. X direction consistent particles is like this. And what happens friends, in two-dimensional hexagonal packing, in these two atoms, okay friends, these two atoms, down of the atom is arranged. Okay friends, down of the atom is arranged in y direction, that is called as two-dimensional hexagonal packing. Okay friends, these two atoms is like this atom is arranged. Okay friends, these atoms is arranged like this. Okay friends, these atoms is arranged in these two atoms, just down of these two atoms, centered of the atom is arranged in y direction. This is called as two-dimensional hexagonal packing. Okay friends, this is the two-dimensional hexagonal packing. Now we have to consider one more important point friends. In two-dimensional hexagonal packing, this is the some empty space is present in there. This empty space is called as void. Okay friends, this void, we have to consider this void. Okay friends, this void is a much more less with compared to this void. It means this two-dimensional hexagonal packing is a more stable with compared to the two-dimensional square packing, because of the void of this two-dimensional hexagonal packing is very less. Okay friends, this is the much more stable with compared to this two-dimensional square packing. Now what is the coordination number of this two-dimensional hexagonal packing? Friends, what coordination number of this two-dimensional hexagonal packing is the, for example, you have to consider this atom. Okay friends, now how to consider this atom. Okay friends, this atom is touched to this atom and this atom and this atom. Okay friends, now we have to consider to the atoms is touched to this atom. It means the shape of this is the hexagonal shape. Okay friends, this is the hexagonal shape. Okay friends, this is the two-dimensional hexagonal packing. What is the coordination number of the two-dimensional hexagonal packing? Friends, coordination number of two-dimensional hexagonal packing, and we have to consider any atom. The atom is touched to the 6 atoms. It means nearest neighbors, and coordination number of the two-dimensional hexagonal packing is 6, and two-dimensional square packing is 4, and one-dimensional closed packing is 2. Okay friends, this is the coordination numbers of the one dimensional close packing and two dimensional close packing. Okay friends, this is clear friends. This is arrays. Now you will talk about the three dimensional close packing. This is clear friends. This is arrays. Okay friends, now you will talk about three dimensional close packing. Okay friends, three dimensional close packing is classified into three types. Okay friends, three dimensional close packing. Three dimensional close packing is three types. Okay friends, three dimensional close packing is three types. First one is A type close packing. Okay friends, A type close packing, that is called as three dimensional square packing. Okay friends, this is called as three dimensional square packing. This is the A type packing. And next important one is AB three dimensional hexagonal close packing. Okay friends, this is called as three dimensional HCP. This is called as three dimensional hexagonal close packing. This is the AB type of close packing. And next one is the ABC close packing, that is called as three dimensional FCC or CCP. Okay friends, it means FCC means face centered cubic close packing or cubic close packing. Okay friends, this ABC type close packing is called as three dimensional face cubic close packing or three dimensional cubic close packing. Now you will talk about first of all A type three dimensional square packing is, first of all you have to consider a two dimensional square packing. Okay friends, two dimensional close packing. Okay friends, this is the two dimensional close packing of the atoms. Two dimensional close packing of atoms is like this. Okay friends, this is the two dimensional close packing of atoms. It means this is the x direction and y direction. X direction and y direction is arrangement of the atoms. This is the two dimensional close packing. Now we have to arrangement of the three dimensional square packing. The consistent particles is x direction and y direction and as well as z direction. The z direction is like this. Okay friends, this is the z direction. Consistent particles is arranged in z direction, that is called as three dimensional square packing. It means the length and breadth and height, the atoms, the consistent particles is arranged, that is called as three dimensional square packing. Now the three dimensional square packing, the atoms is arranged in same type of atom is arranged in the z direction, that is called as three dimensional square packing. Now I am represented to the three dimensional square packing in z direction. The atoms is I am represented to the this symbol. Okay friends, this is the z direction. The atoms is arranged in this representation. Okay friends. Okay friends, this is the z direction. Atoms is arranged in same type of atoms is arranged in z direction. This is called as three dimensional square packing. Now you will talk about what is the coordination number of the three dimensional square packing. Friends, now we have to imagination of this three dimensional square packing. Coordination number of this three dimensional square packing is equal to the, friends, now we have to consider this atom. Okay friends, this atom is touched to the this atom and touches to the this atom and this atom and this atom. In x direction and y direction, this atom is touches to the four atoms. Okay friends, in this atom is above the atom is touches and below the atom. Okay friends, it means inside and outside of the atoms is present in the these three dimensional square packing. This atom is touches to the inside of the atom and outside of the atom. It means now we have to consider a three dimensional cubic unit cell and the atom is considered to the top of the atom and down below of the atom. Okay, which means above the atom is touches to the this atom, and below the atom is touches to the this atom. Total this atom is touches to the 6 atoms. This is the called as coordination number. Coordination number are nearest neighbors of the this three-dimensional square packing is 6. Okay friends, this is the three-dimensional square packing. And next important one is three-dimensional hexagonal closed packing and three-dimensional phase cubic closed packing or cubic closed packing. This is so much important, friends. This diagram, this representation is very difficult. Okay friends, this representation is very difficult. Now one more important trick is present in this representation. Friends, in these two cases, what happen, friends? In this AB type and this ABC type, this A is represented to the two-dimensional hexagonal close packing. Okay friends, first of all, this A is represented to the hexagonal. These two cases, this A is represented to the two-dimensional hexagonal. First of all, I am represented to this two-dimensional hexagonal. The atoms is like this. Arranged of the atoms is like this. Okay friends, I am represented to these atoms is long distance between these two atoms. Because of the, now have to able that this concept. Okay friends, I am represented to these atoms is long distance. Because of the, now have to able that this concept. Okay friends, that is the main reason. Okay friends, and two-dimensional hexagonal packing, what happens, friends? The atoms is arranged in, what happens, friends? These two atoms just down atom is arranged in like this. Okay friends, y direction the atoms is arranged in like this. This is the two-dimensional hexagonal close packing. The atoms is arranged in like this, friends. These atoms are long distance as arrangemented. Because of the atom, now have to able to understand the concept. Okay friends, this is the two-dimensional hexagonal close packing. The atoms is arranged in like this. This is clear, friends. This is arranged. First of all, okay friends, now we will talk about this three-dimensional hexagonal close packing and three-dimensional phase cubic close packing. Friends, what happens, friends? These three atoms are closely, okay friends, these three atoms are closely packed. Okay friends, these three atoms are closely packed, and this void is present in there. That void is called as trigonal void. Okay friends, this is the two-dimensional hexagonal close packing. The atoms is arranged in this direction. Because of the, now you will able to understand this concept. Now I am write these spheres is like this. Okay friends, this closely packed of the atoms, and this is the trigonal void is present in there, and this is the layer is present in there. That layer is called as, this layer is called as A layer. Now A layer is the two-dimensional hexagonal layer. Okay friends, A layer is the two-dimensional hexagonal layer. Okay, friends, this is the A type of layer. And what happens, friends? Now we have to imagine that these atoms, and just inside one atom is present in there. Okay friends, now we have to imagine that atom is like this. Okay friends, this is the one atom, 2 and 3 atom. Inside, okay friends, inside one atom is present in there. That atom is like this, and this void is present in there. This void is called as tetrahedral void. Okay friends, this void is called as tetrahedral void. Okay friends, now you have to imagine that, friends, this is the A type of layer, and this is the three-dimensional hexagonal close packing. What happens, friends? In x-axis and y-axis and in z-axis. Axis, the atoms are present in there. What happens, friends? In just inside of the one atoms is present in these three atoms. Now we will talk about this void is called as tetrahedral void is present in there. This tetrahedral void is present in there. Now this is represented to in these three atoms is closely packed, and inside of the one atom is present in there. Now this is the tetrahedral void is present in these four atoms. Okay friends, this is the tetrahedral void, and this is the tetrahedral void, and these three are tetrahedral void. These three are tetrahedral void, and these three are tetrahedral void. Tetrahedral void is present in these three atoms. Okay friends, these three atoms are closely packed, and inside is the one atom is present in there. These four atoms are closely packed tetrahedral void is present in there. These 3 atoms are inside, 1 atom is present in there. These 4 atoms are tetrahedral voids. These 3 atoms inside is 1 atom is present in there. The 4 atoms is formed a tetrahedral void. Okay friends, these tetrahedral void cover to them one layer. That layer is called as B layer. Okay friends, this B is the cover to them this tetrahedral void like this. Okay friends, this B is covered to them, B layer is covered to the this tetrahedral void. This is the arrangements of the B type of layer is like this friends. This is so much important friends. Okay friends, this blue color is the B type of layer. Okay friends, this blue color is the B type of layer. I am represented to the this B type of layer is this blue color. Okay friends, this is the B type of layer. Okay friends, this is the B type of layer. This blue color I am represented to the B type of layer. Okay friends, this is the B type of layer. Okay friends, this is the B type of layer is represented to the this blue color. Okay friends, this is called as 3-dimensional hexagonal close packing. Friends, you know that 3-dimensional hexagonal close packing is the A layer is a 2-dimensional hexagonal and B layer is a tetrahedral void covered. Okay friends, B layer is a tetrahedral void. Okay friends, tetrahedral void is covered to the atoms or arrangement that is called as B type of layer, and this A is also same arrangement of these 2-dimensional hexagonal, and this B is also arrangement of the tetrahedral voids. Okay friends, now you will talk about 3-dimensional. This A is also 2-dimensional hexagonal close packing, and B is also tetrahedral void covered, and this C is octahedral void is covered. Okay friends, this C is the octahedral void. What is octahedral void friends? Octahedral void is the 6 atoms is present in there. This is 6 atoms, this is 3 atoms, and these 3 atoms is covered to the above the 3 atoms. This void is called as octahedral void. Okay friends, this void is called as octahedral void. Okay friends, these are the 3 atoms are present in there. These 3 atoms are present in there. Above the 3 atoms is present in there. That is called as octahedral void. I am represented to the this is triangle. For example, 1, 2, 3, 3 atoms. These 3 atoms above the 3 atoms is present in there like this. This is the above the 3 atoms. This point is called as octahedral void. Okay friends, this is called as, this point is called as octahedral void. You have to arrangement of the 3-dimensional phase cubic close packing or cubic close packing. First of all, this A is a 2-dimensional close packing. I am arrangement of this A is a 2-dimensional close packing, and this B layer is a tetrahedral void covered. Okay friends, this is the tetrahedral void is present in there. This B is the covered of this tetrahedral void. This is the arrangement of the B layer. Now we have to consider this C. C is a octahedral void. Okay friends, this C is a octahedral void. Okay friends, this C is a octahedral void. This is the 3 atoms are present in there. Okay friends, 1, 2, 3 atoms are present in there, and above this B layer is a 3 atoms are present, 1, 2, 3, and this void is called as octahedral void. Okay friends, this void is called as octahedral void. The octahedral void is represented to the this color. This is the octahedral void, and this is one more octahedral void, and this is 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, 3. This is octahedral void, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is octahedral void. Okay friends, this is called as octahedral void. Octahedral void is this is the A type of layer, and this is B type of layer, and present in the octahedral void. These octahedral void cover to them this C layer. Okay friends, this octahedral void is covered to the this C type of layer. Okay friends, this is the C type of layer is represented to the this color like this. This is the C. This green color is a C type of layer. Okay friends, this green color is a C type of layer. Okay, friends, what is three-dimensional phase cubic close packing is the first layer is the two-dimensional hexagonal layer is represented to the like this, and B is the tetrahedral layer is represented to the this blue color, and the C layer is the octahedral void is covered to arrangement of the atoms. This is called as three-dimensional phase cubic close packing. Okay, friends, what is the coordination number of these three-dimensional hexagonal close packing and three-dimensional phase cubic close packing? These two cases, what happens, friends? The coordination number of these two cases is coordination number are nearest neighbors of these two packing is 12. Okay, friends, this is so much important, friends. In three-dimensional hexagonal close packing and three-dimensional phase cubic close packing, coordination number is 12. Okay, friends, this is the concept of the packing of the consistent particles in one-dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional. Okay, friends, three-dimensional 3D square packing is coordination number is 6, and 3D hexagonal close packing, 3D phase cubic close packing is 12. Okay, friends, this is the coordination number in 12, and this is the three-dimensional square packing is coordination number is 6. Okay, friends, this is the concept of the three-dimensional close packing. Okay, friends, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.